A surprisingly large part of trials is a mind game. Your skills and experience provide the foundation for your riding, but how positively or negatively you think plays a huge part in how well you'll actually ride. At some time, we've all experienced that feeling on our first lap of the sections that we'll never make it. But on the final lap of the day, we're usually cruising through all the sections with confidence. Part of it is because we now know the sections and our lines, but a lot of it is the confidence gained with each lap, so we can relax and ride our best. First, let's be clear that safety always comes first. Regardless of the class you are riding in, there's nothing wrong with realising a section is beyond your abilities, taking a 5 and skipping to the next section. Also, everyone will put themselves at different places on a spectrum between pushing things to the limit or just having fun and staying well within their comfort zone. One of the great things about trials is everyone respects the approach of others, so never bite off more than you can chew just because you're worried what others might think about you. So having said all that, a positive approach to a challenging section can be a good thing. Have you ever lined up for something new and thought to yourself, I'll never make this? Your body reacts accordingly and you will tense up, not allow your bike to move freely. Your technique will be stiff and forced, and chances are you'll bugger it up nicely. Of course, sometimes you'll surprise yourself and still sail through it, and the confidence gained will show each time you tackle it after that. With practice, most of our trials technique comes from an instinctive, subconscious level, and a negative approach will just interfere with this. So what can we do to develop confidence and a positive approach to our trials riding? Avoid negative self-talk. Do you tell yourself, I'll never make this, whenever facing a challenge? Deliberately choose to think confidently. For example, I have the skills and I can do this. Negative thoughts only get in the way of letting your body do what you've trained it to do. Act with confidence. Look at riders in the club who exude confidence and act in a similar way. Of course, it is an act, but there's plenty of evidence from sports psychology that acting with confidence can lead quickly to true confidence. It's very rare in trials clubs, but if you do have an arrogant dick who is full of himself, don't act like that, unless of course that happens to be your thing. Visualize successful technique. Most top athletes use visualization as a powerful psychological technique for challenging new routines, and it works. Watch videos of trials riders doing the techniques you want to learn. Close your eyes and picture yourself doing the same techniques in your head. This visualization starts connecting synapses in your brain that will actually prepare you for doing the real thing. Contingency plans. Finally, there's nothing wrong with a safety net. If you are concerned about falling in a steep part of a section, get other riders to spot for you. This isn't negative thinking, but simply removes a concern that could get in the way of riding positively. Likewise, plan where to put a foot down if needed and make the most of that dab. Again, it's not negative thinking, but simply having a backup plan that allows you to focus fully on the task ahead.